Alright, how's it going, guys? Given here, in this video, we're going to be talking about something that is a little bit different, and a lot of people haven't really been talking about this. So we're going to be going over the topic of the backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. Now, a lot of people have been talking about this, like the idea of this, but not too many people have been talking about how this could really affect some of our favorite 360 games, like, you know, Call of Duty or Halo. And so I'm going to be going over that, so I hope you guys can enjoy this video. So gameplay wise, everything should be pretty much the same. There shouldn't be anything different, and if there is, it's probably because the developers gone in and changed some stuff, but otherwise, everything on the Xbox One should be pretty much identical to the Xbox 360 version of the game when you play it on there. So moving on to something that could really be changed is how you play on some of these games, because the controller on the Xbox One is superior to the Xbox 360 controller. That is just how it is. So looking at the Xbox One controller, something that is noticed a lot when people first get this controller is the bumpers, and the bumpers are, well, they're different. You have to push them a little bit harder for them to work, which in some cases is really annoying, but I'm going to be going off of Black Ops 2 as an example just because that has a lot of the community on it right now. So for example, when you're trying to insta swap on Black Ops 2 and you try and, like, you know, Y, bumper Y, that can be really problematic if you're not used to doing that, and if you're getting into trick shotting and you're known for screwing up, this could help you screw up a little bit less, just because there's more emphasis on the bumpers. Like, you hear more, you have to press them a little bit more, so it's less likely for you to press them too many times when you're doing a trick shot, so it's just less likely that you will mess up your trick shot. Now, otherwise, it shouldn't be changing too many things on the competitive area. Like, yeah, you may have a little bit of a problem with throwing grenades, but it wasn't really a big problem with the Xbox One version of Advanced Warfare, so I don't really expect it to be a problem with League play or anything like that. Now, moving on to something that was changed a little bit was the triggers, and the triggers are just higher quality this time. That's just how it is. You know, when you compare it to the Xbox 360 triggers, this is how the Xbox One controller sounds. When you compare it to the Xbox 360, the same motion, everything's similar when you're pressing down the button, but the Xbox One controller is just smoother. It doesn't really make a big noise, and it's better quality wise. That's just how it is. Now, moving on to something that is noticed, and you will notice this when you're playing, is the D-pad. And with this controller, we finally got the good D-pad. Like on the Xbox 360 controller, that was pretty much a joke. It didn't really work too well. Like, it worked, it wasn't really a big problem when you're using your score streaks, because in Call of Duty that wasn't really significant. Like, the D-pad has no significance when you're playing Call of Duty except score streaks, and when you're trick shotting, it wasn't really a big problem. But with the new controller, it's going to be more comfortable, and it's just going to be working a little bit better with trick shotting. You know, if you want to do more complex shots, this is going to be the controller to use, just because it's easier to switch down to the D-pad without having really a big problem with anything. So it's just more comfortable now. And the last thing on this controller that you really notice as different is the joysticks, and the joysticks have these grips on the top of them, which is so much better. It's a lot more nicer just to grip onto these controllers, and it makes you feel like you're more in control of the game. I don't know what it is about it, but your thumb is on there and it's sticking on there, and it's not really going to be leaving anytime soon. And even if it doesn't change up your game too much, it's just more comfortable. You really are going to feel the difference when you play with this. But I don't really recommend to go out and buy an Xbox One just for, you know, the older Call of Duty. That isn't really the point of this video. But if you do have an Xbox One, I just recommend to play your older games on there, just because you're getting more comfortable to the newer console, and you're just having a better experience. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys later. GivenGaming out, and have a nice day.